Drew McIntyre has had a dilemma for months now. Not only Karrion Kross, but Scarlett. This was Drew McIntyre's idea, the strap match.
This is what Kross wanted. Karrion Kross demanded Drew McIntyre.
Oh, what the hell?
Got pepper spray?
Scarlett just blinding McIntyre with a spray to the eyes. McIntyre can't see a damn thing. And Karrion Kross from behind with the cross hammer. Thanks to Scarlett, Kross has beaten McIntyre.
Tonight, Drew McIntyre forced to fall and pray.
This is what you wanted. Ask, and you shall receive.
This thing has to end.
Kross and McIntyre try to destroy each other.
Moments ago, there was a car accident involving Karrion Kross and Scarlett. McIntyre assaulting Kross.
Kross in no state to fight right now. Can't even defend himself.
Get off me!
Finally, McIntyre is snapped.
This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning.
Extreme Rules. Kross pushed me past my breaking point. So it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Karrion Kross in a steel cage match.
TikTok.
Hey, McIntyre, a crown jewel. When they lock you inside that steel cage with me, I promise you, history is going to repeat itself.
McIntyre and Kross, this is gonna be a war. Doomsday has arrived, and the clock is ticking.
TikTok. This thing has to end, and it will, at Crown Jewel.